I would like to thank everyone who is here this afternoon. Right in front of me, I see an exceptionally large gathering of people who are here with pain deep in our hearts, demonstrating peacefully, with dignity and within the law. And to all the police officers who are here in such high numbers, on behalf of us all, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for protecting the streets of our capital. And to the wonderful CST as always, thank you very much. 2 months ago when I was in Israel, I met with Talia Horn. Her two brothers-in-law, Yair and Eitan, were cruelly abducted on the 7th of October. Thank God, Yair was released after close to 500 days, but Eitan is still being held captive in a terror tunnel in Gaza. She said to me something I will never forget. She said that soon after Yair was released, he turned to his family and he told them about an occasion when Hamas forced him and his brother Eitan to run for their lives down a long and dangerous tunnel under Gaza. And at one point, Eitan collapsed. He was so hungry, he was so weak. And he motioned to his brother Yair, "You go ahead, leave me here, you survive." But Yair turned around and he lifted up his brother and he said, "Achim anachnu, we are brothers." But then when Yair was released, he turned to his family and he said, now that Eitan is by himself, who is there to lift him up? Who is there to help him and the other hostages? And I believe that our answer has to be, it's all of us. Achim anachnu, we are the brothers and the sisters of every single one of the hostages. And nothing is going to stop us from doing whatever we can to secure their release. They are being held by the wicked Hamas. Hamas is the personification of evil. It's an evil which has brought murder and rape and the taking of hostages into our lives. It is an evil which is inflicting purposefully maximum suffering on its own people, placing them in harm's way, preventing them from having humanitarian aid. But unlike Hamas, we do never want to see the suffering of even one single innocent person. Hamas is an evil which just last week broadcast to the world those horrific images of two of the hostages. Please, God, enable them to survive. They looked so awful and so terrible, one being forced to dig his own grave. And in the midst of all of this will only embolden us with resilience to declare, Achim anachnu, we are the brothers and the sisters of every single one of the hostages. Until recently, our government was saying a similar thing. After meeting with families of hostages and former hostages, they were continuously declaring that they would leave no stone unturned in their efforts for and on behalf of every single one of the hostages. However, the government's announcement of 2 weeks ago has dealt a blow to the welfare, the well-being, and the lives of every single one of the hostages. Emily Damari has called out to our government and has said what you are intending to do will not contribute towards a solution. Rather, it will contribute to the continuation of suffering. And Emily added, you are delivering a reward to terror. No wonder that last week one of the senior Hamas leaders thanked our government and said that the UK intention will be one of the fruits of the 7th of October. If a terrorist organization proscribed by the UK government is congratulating the UK government, it means that there is something seriously wrong. And so to our government we turn and we say, how will you ever be able to live with the fact that you would have recognized the Palestinian state, at the head of which is a terrorist organization with a stated intention of destroying the state of Israel and harming Jews right around the world, and all this at a time when the hostages are still languishing in the tunnels of Gaza? The Labour Party, both in opposition and now in government, has had a mantra. They have continuously been saying to UK jury, don't judge us by our words, judge us by our deeds. And to our government we say, right now, this is the time for responsible action. It is not too late. And as for us, Achim Anachnu, we will continue to do whatever we can for the sake of each and every one of the hostages. Am Yisrael!